Ayo, my friends? Why did I say that as a question? Okay. Hey guys, this is an animation, obviously. Although something similar. Not really, I don't know. It's my first speed paint! I have no idea what I'm doing. Most people just put music behind theirs, and I don't want to get copyright stricken. I know this is like my only second video, so yeah. So instead of putting music on it, I thought it'd be fun to talk to you guys and explain how my creation process goes when I'm drawing, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay, confession time. When I made this recording of the speed paint, it was the beginning of June, which was almost 3 months ago. And yes, I counted that on my fingers. Like, I physically counted that as I'm recording this. Don't judge me. And when I was thinking of inspiration for the speed paint, I was like, well, I wasn't thinking of anything. My brain was fried. The hottest months of the year was going on, and I live in Texas. And I'm a polar bear. Or not even that, I'm like a mole. Yeah, summers aren't very fun for me. So then I thought about who would have it worse than me in this summer heat? And then I'll draw him. And then I was like, Dracula at the beach. And then the other side of me was like, let's do it. So that's what this is. So after that, I just like, screw it. Let's just sketch and see where it goes. I sketch pretty quick when it comes to something this simple. So you can see the fun I've had with this. Like how is that gonna make him look? How is I gonna, like, what was he gonna do? And I thought, let's just have him hold an umbrella, shielding him from the summer sun at a beach. I was like, why not? And I was like those really old-fashioned swimsuits that look like, I don't know, like leotards that gymnasts use. Is that what they're called? I don't know. Let me know what they're called. Inking sometimes takes longer for me, depending on the cleanness that I want my image to be at the end, or how detailed I want it to be. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to the line work, in case you haven't noticed. I actually do it in several places, several times, and it's not that big of a deal on this one since it's incredibly stylized. Dracula. So, and toes, don't get me started on toes. Toes are weird. Toes are an interesting thing. So I just gave him sharp pointy toes. Looks like he's a werewolf on the bottom, but yeah. Like the poutiness I gave him in this image. Took a while because I'm not good at that really angular jawline, but the poutiness is my favorite. What kind of hair was I giving him? Was I making him trying to look like a grandma? I'm like re-watching this as I'm telling you what's going on so I don't screw something up. Okay, that's a little better. It's like, give me a little curly, cute little cowlick. And then that mustache. I could have done better on the mustache, but he looks so snobby and not happy to be here. Sorry, Drac. Man, I had to. He wants to be outside, but he just. Oh. Then there's a bit of rearranging. I like to be organized when I'm doing my line work and my colors. And oh my god, the umbrella. You realize without that little handicap in my program in Metabang, that umbrella would have been a pain in the butt, and it still kind of was. Yeah, you gotta love those shapes in Metabang, like those little ruler things. And then little decorations at the top, or... Oh, we gotta put the stick in first. Then we gotta shape it. Umbrellas are a certain... Ooh, let's make it fancy. Don't know what I'm doing there. A stake that... No, that's just rude. That's what kills him. So I scrapped that idea a little bit after right about... Yeah, like right around there. I just did something simple, like a little fancy part at the end, which I drew terribly, but hey, what can you do? Yeah, make it look nice. This is for... Is he a king? Forgot if he's a king or a... King of the vampires. Or maybe just, I don't know, hotel management? Gotta clean up a little here. Then add some little decorations on the top. Make it look nice. Little ironic cross. Add a little jewelry. Make it a fancy umbrella. And, oh, he wants to be there, but he can't or he'll turn into mush and dust and whatever happens to vampires. And this is the coloring the mask phase. Whew! Don't know why I chose that color? Oh yeah, it was the skin color, I forgot. Then I thought I'd be fancy and tried to do the line work to color, you know, the multiply thing. To make the skin, or like the line work, the same color as, or similar color as the color. It sounded good at the beginning. And for a second, I thought it was going to work. I thought it was going to look nice. But then I realized I had no patience, so I scrapped the idea, as you could see. Just paint that little goatee. And I was like, nah, let's stick to black, and I'm just going to swap those. That's a little better. Then add the little white lines. I don't know. I'm bad at doing the white lines on extra black space. I'm getting better, I think. And I was like, no, let's make it gold. Then the umbrella. Oh, it made him so sad. He looks like he's eating his tears. I just noticed that as I'm editing this. Or as I'm recording this, I mean. He is literally drinking his own tears. Oh, man. Shading's a whole different ballgame with me. You can tell, or that you will tell, with more speed paints I do, I'm bad at shading. I'm getting better. But here you cannot tell that I'm getting better. This was made in June. This is a reminder. What we're doing for the shade here is, you know, you gotta shade him under the umbrella. Make him look like he's properly protected from the blistering heat of summer. Trying to get that right shade color. Can't really do that for some places. Oh, that kind of works. Man, half of this is just me explaining, and half of, ooh, so that's what I did. Just like reacting to myself as I'm watching it back. And then metal, coloring and shading metal. It's different depending on what you're going for in the metal. Like, do you want it a super shiny metal? Do you want like a gritty metal? I guess I chose super shiny, but I still haven't perfected on how to do that yet. I tried my best. Like I said, shading's not my forte. But it is the fun part. Little metal thing right there, little metal cross, little deco piece. The deco piece. I'm just gonna. Someone's gonna hear me outside of this closet and think I'm going insane. Okay. Then we color in this part and make it look all shiny. Gold, ironically, I'm better at shading than like normal silver metal. I don't know why. Oh, and for the umbrella, I decided to go for a little bit of a kind of like a silk velvety type material. This is Dracula, the king or manager of Transylvania or something. I don't know. He needs that fancy stuff. He needs a fancy umbrella when he wants to go outside in the daytime for some reason. Don't know why. Maybe he's meeting one of his monster friends at the beach or something. We don't know. Never thought about that. I don't know if I pulled off the silk umbrella look with this, but I probably didn't. It looks like it's made of rubber. It looks like an inflatable umbrella. Okay, more rearranging to see if I can light this right. Forgot to shade one thing, the pretty jewels. And now for my least favorite thing in the world. Making and coloring a background. Whew, you can tell that this is where I'm going to spend most of my time. Just making the background beach probably could have made it look a whole lot cooler, but I'm really bad at backgrounds. So you're going to see me go through a lot of different stuff to make this beach look not terrible. So, start with the sand, try to make a cool water, like how the water's like foamy at the end of the beach, or how water when it like hits the beach it like turns kind of foamy in some parts. I try to do that with like a really cool texture. You'll see that doesn't go well, but right now it looks kind of good. I was like, how do I do this? And I was like, nope. Yeah, you can. At this point, this is when I scrapped it. This is when I scrapped it because this is like a really cartoony, stylized type picture. So I just did that, and of course, for some reason, the selection lasso tool, whatever, is very pixelated, as you can see. This is when I fixed that. Gotta make it look believable, kinda. It just kind of looks like the ocean sneezed. Then making waves in the back look kind of believable. Let's see. Nope, messed up a thing there. You gotta add them details, make it look like sand and not like, I don't know, a hardwood floor. And then add a little bit of a shadow from the umbrella that's protecting our dear vampiric lad. Wait a minute. Has anyone ever called vampire the vampiric lad? That sounds like a Robin type sidekick to a vampire in the DC universe. I might draw in a vampiric lad or someone, like, as I'm editing this. I'm gonna slow clap to myself if I do. Shadows? I never know what to do with shadows. Do I just make them like ovals? Do I make them look like the people? It just depends on what you're doing. You can tell I went to school for this. I don't know. Just add those details to make it look like an ocean. Make it look nice. Make it look special. Make it look like it's an ocean. Then the sky. I didn't know what to do with the sky. Did I want it to make... I wanted to make look like it's really sunny. I didn't want it to look like a desert, though. And the colors I chose were, like, way off at this point. I was trying to make the sun glow, make it look nice. And I was like, I'm testing the rays. I was like, let's add some light to this ocean. And then whatever that is. Ah, I see. Okay. It took a while to see what I wanted to do with the shading on the ocean. Did I want it to look super... I don't know. I tried to do some things and then I just went, yep, that could work. I just add some fun light rays and little light particle things that you see in cameras. What are those called? I don't know what they're called. Okay, yeah, it looks better blue. Whoa, purple. Either day or night. Let's see. There. Ooh, there we go. Then add some sparkles. Make the stuff look fancy. And the vampire still looks very unpleasant. Or at least unhappy. Then we add that horizon line, make it look cool and special. Then we add more of them rays, and then we do something similar with the ocean. Oh, wow. That's when I realized the blue at the edge of the ocean is on a different layer. Then I decided to redo the light on the ocean and then get rid of that weird black line. Oh, no, just change to blue. And it's done! Completely finished. And it looks... I actually kind of like it, even though I screwed up in some parts, but hey! Alright, that was my first speed paint video. If you liked it and you like me, maybe hit that subscribe button and maybe the like button. Let me know what you want me to do next. I might do a gaming video next time, so keep an eye out for that. Alright, I will see you all later. Adios.